Part of this video is going to be how to set up Unity, and the second part is going to be just specific to the Learn Unity course I'm starting off right now. So let's get straight into it. The first thing you're going to want to do is get onto this page. There's a link in the description, and here, if you're just here to download Unity for the first time, you can get first time users. If you're here because you're following the course, then I'd recommend returning users, because all of the leftover random stuff that shows up, it's not there. We can just get straight into the course. If you are, you can just click start here. Then you can check out these terms and conditions, but really, you're not going to be making more than 100K in annual gross if you're just starting off. So anyway, you can just click agree and download. When you have done that and you've opened the wizard, then you just want to go straight in, and it's just a standard easy wizard. Choose where you want it to download. Most of it you can just leave, literally just leave everything, and it's okay. You don't need to get any of the add-ons. You can get those later if you do need them, but otherwise it's all okay. So pause the video here and you can go to that. Okay, so once you've downloaded it and you've gone through the wizard, you're going to show up at this right here. This is the installs folder where all of your stuff will show up. You'll start off on the learn area of the Unity hub, and you'll have all this. But what you want to do is go into installs and then click add. I have two versions already, but what you're going to do once you've clicked add is choose an LTS version. This version, this official release, and this pre-release, you don't need them. They just get really annoying, and they have a few more features, but it's best to wait until it's stable, because otherwise it really takes a long time for everything to load and it just wastes space. Once you have it and you've selected the latest LTS version, you can click next. And here, if you didn't download Visual Studio Community while you were getting the wizard, you can select that too. But for this course, all you're going to want is just these two right here. And if you want documentation, but you don't really need it, for the course you just need these two. And if you're thinking of going to anything else, then you can also select iOS, maybe Android too. I'd say Android, because iOS you need your own website. It costs $99 a year. No. But all you really need is these two for this course. Otherwise you can also get those two. Then you can just click next and it'll start downloading. You can just agree and with all the terms and conditions. It's not like this one's pretty long, but you should be okay. Once you're done, you can just I'm just gonna pause. You can just pause the video here and do that. Okay, so now that you're back and you've probably loaded up one version of Unity, you're basically, really, this is it. You're done. It was pretty easy. You can go to the learn area, do some basic tutorials and projects, but I wouldn't recommend those. They don't teach you very much. So what we're going to do actually is get into starting off on our course. The first thing in the course that you want to do is come over here and get the other link in the description to this. This is the free platform game asset, which is really good for platforming games, which is kind of like what we're going to make, but it'll really help us. What you're going to find here is add to Unity or something like that. You just want to click that. You're going to need an account. You probably didn't create that before, but you're going to need one to download it. Just create an account. It's a quick, easy process. All you need is an email. But once you have, all you need to do is load up Unity, and then we'll be back. Okay, so to load up, all you're going to need to do is, it's very easy. Just go into new, and just to create a new project. I'm in the projects tab here. You would have been in the installs before while you were installing it, but just get into the projects tab and then just wait for this to load up. We're going to be creating just a normal 2D game here, so you want to select 2D and name it anything you want. It can't have spaces and stuff, and there's quite a few characters it can't have, but I would just suggest doing something like Learn Unity Sylix, because that's our channel's name. So then you can just click create and wait for that to create. It'll open up instantly. well, not really instantly. On most computers, it'll take quite a bit of time. But while it is opening up, remember to go check in the description of the video. We have some specs that you might want to check out, like some specifications for the computer you want to have if you're running Unity. This thing that we're making will almost definitely work on any computer, but you might just want to check that out if you're planning to continue and make more. So, loading up here into Unity. So, first thing we're going to do is just get familiar with the controls. With your mouse, you can, or just with your touchpad, you can use, to look around like this, you can use the left click or right click, both work. In 3D mode, this is a little different, but we're just using 2D, so we'll stick to that for now. And you can use the scroll wheel or just normal how you'd zoom in on a touchpad to zoom in to the camera here. Currently, our game isn't very interesting. It's a blue screen. But the first thing we want to do is actually, in the asset store, you want to just add this to your favorites. It makes it way easier to access it. This free platform game assets we've made. And now in here, you want to go to the asset store. It'll take some time to load, but I've just done it now. But if you click my favorite, then you'll end up in this favorites area. It's just loading up. And in it, you can just easily access all of your, well, favorites, which is here. We have this one. You can press the quick look, wait for it to load up, and then just scroll down and click download to just add this into our thing. It'll download super quickly. You can see how fast it's going right here. It is such a small file, so yeah. Once it's in, it's just decrypting the package, and then we can import it. Decompresses it. This won't take long either. It's just preparing the package for it to be used in our game. So once it's done, it'll just be here. It's got everything. You don't need to change anything. This has got everything we need. Then we can just click import, and we'll have it. So to access this asset, what you want to do is, as soon as it's just finished importing it, it won't take very long. Once it's done, in your assets folder, you'll find a new thing called Buy at Games. In Buy at Games, you go into free platform, game assets, and in here we have all the things that we're going to use. This has loads of things like our characters and all of the stuff for them, like idle, jumper, all of these animations and the actual source and pictures. It's got everything that we'll ever need. So if you just want to get back to game assets, we're going to finish this video off just doing one last setup. Go back into scene mode, and what you're going to do is just zoom in maybe a little, and then in sample scene, or you can just go into scenes, both ways work. Just double click scenes and then right click this and rename. We're going to rename this to level 1, and that should be pretty good. So just reload, you just want to reload the scenes here, and it'll just go do 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 do, and here we have it. So with all this, we're gonna end the video here. We'll do all of our other setup and creating the levels later in other videos. So remember to like and subscribe for our future courses and the other videos in this course. So see you guys later. Bye.